Hey guys, while everybody's busy planning out their goals and priorities for the new year, I just want to take a moment to make sure that we're prioritizing the most important goal of all, and that is your health. Because without it, none of that other stuff is possible. Prioritizing your health is crucial to help you maintain that energy and stamina that you're going to need to accomplish all those goals. It's going to also give you clarity and the ability to focus. Prioritizing your health is going to save you time and money. I like how Coach Stormy Wellington says it on her YouTube channel. Either we pay for wellness or we pay for illness. And this table shows you the trade-offs. It's much cheaper to pay now for healthy food and gym memberships and preventative care. So I'm going to give you my top 10 healthy habits for 2025. Be sure to stick around for number 10 because it's super important and nobody's talking about it. Number 1, clean your mental house. Cleaning your mental house has to do with taking time to assess and to reflect and to declutter your thoughts. We give more thought to the mind-body connection. We understand that there is a relationship between your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, and your physical health. We understand that some harmful emotions can trigger the fight or flight mechanism. This is going to do things like increase your cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone. It's going to increase your heart rate, increase your blood pressure. It's going to impact your glucose levels and your immune response. You want to challenge negative thoughts and mindsets that don't serve you, and in fact, they're hurting you. Let's take the time to address those harmful emotions like bitterness and anger and resentment, because those are strong emotions and they can actually lead to illness. Now, there are many ways that you can heal from these harmful emotions, whether it be talking to a therapist or talking to a trusted friend or writing in a journal or maybe getting help from a support group or all of the above. Number 2, schedule regular doctor's visits. A lot of us take our health for granted until we're faced with a health crisis. And on top of it all, we don't go for preventative care. And then when our bodies break down, which they inevitably do, we wonder why. You may feel like you don't need to go to the doctor on a regular basis for preventative care, but the whole purpose of preventative care is to catch health conditions early before they have a chance to escalate. And they can catch things in advance like prediabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, thyroid issues. What type of conditions run in your family? These are the things that you want to be mindful of. Did you know that according to the CDC, or the Center for Disease Control, only 8.5% of Americans receive all of the recommended preventative care? This includes seeing your primary care physician once annually. And if you're a woman over the age of 21, seeing your gynecologist once annually. According to the American College of Gynecologists and Obstetricians, women should get a pap smear once every 3 years. We should be going to the dentist every 6 months or twice a year. And if you wear glasses, you should see an optician at least once every 2 years. So piggybacking off of number 2, it's time to start addressing those annoying little health issues before they start to escalate. Now, according to the Center for Disease Control, 6 out of 10 people have some sort of chronic disease. Yet other studies show that people either delay or totally avoid going to see a healthcare practitioner. I don't know, maybe some people think that, they're minor issues, they'll go away on their own, or maybe they're just too busy. But listen, do you really want to play Russian roulette with your health like that? Number 4, drinking more water first thing in the morning and throughout the day. If you're feeling foggy-headed and sluggish and tired throughout the day, you might just be dehydrated. Instead of reaching for a cup of coffee first thing in the morning, try reaching for a glass of water. Water helps to rehydrate your body, it kickstarts your metabolism, it flushes out toxins, and it's great for your skin. Try placing a bottle of water by your bedside and just drink it when you wake up. And definitely purchase a stainless steel thermos and keep it on your desktop and make sure you just refill it several times throughout the day. Number 5 is build better boundaries around your sleep. I don't know why, but a lot of us seem to borrow time from our sleep. And, if you do that occasionally, once in a blue moon, I guess there's no harm done there. But if you're doing that on a consistent basis, you are doing your body a lot of harm. Chronic sleep deprivation can have a negative impact on your overall health. It can lead to inflammatory disorders, cardiovascular disease, and obesity. Not to mention, when you stay awake and you're not getting enough sleep, you get tired, you lose your focus, you lose your ability to concentrate. Sometimes it's better to just shut things down, walk away, go to bed, and then wake up and try again in the morning when your mind is refreshed. Now, personally, this is an area that I struggle with. Now, I will stay up late and I will squeeze every last bit of energy out of myself, trying to get every single thing done on my task list. And by the end of last year, I felt the effects of that. My body just broke down. Now, I like what James Clear said in his book called Atomic Habits about starting a new habit. If you want to go to bed an hour earlier each night, rather than just trying to jump into it and get to bed an hour earlier, and then maybe you do it for a day and then you kind of fall off after a while, try, baby steps. Try going to bed maybe 10 minutes earlier and try doing that for like a week or so, and then maybe increase your time to 15 minutes and gradually work yourself up to an hour. This will help to improve your success rate. I know I'm going to be trying that for this new year. Now, sometimes tracking your sleep can be helpful to allow you to see your sleep patterns. I have a link in the description below to a free sleep tracker. Number 6, eliminate or at least greatly reduce your intake of processed foods. A lot of times we eat for hunger and not for health. And while yes, processed foods can satisfy that immediate hunger, it's not going to give you the fuel and the energy that you need to accomplish your goals and to maintain wellness. And instead of eating processed foods, try eating more nutrient-dense foods like fruits and vegetables, legumes, seeds, nuts, lean proteins like chicken, fish, eggs, and healthy fats like avocado oil and olive oil. One thing I'm going to be doing in 2025 is I'm going to get back to meal prepping. I used to meal prep several years ago, and I find it to be a huge time saver. I would make enough meals for lunch and dinner for a few days, and I just had to just pop it in the microwave. And that gave me more time in the evenings to work on things like my blog. Piggybacking off of number 6, try eating the rainbow. Eating the rainbow just refers to incorporating a lot of different colorful fruits and vegetables in your diet. This can include things like red tomatoes, orange carrots, yellow peppers, green leafy vegetables, purple cabbage. It's amazing what nature provides us. Each color represents different nutrients and antioxidants that help our bodies to maintain overall wellness and fight against disease. Now guys, we gotta think outside the box, right? Don't just save vegetables for dinner time, save some vegetables for lunch the next day. Add some veggies to your omelet in the morning. Make some smoothies, put some fruit and some vegetables in there. Number 8, slow down. You ever feel like you should be doing something at every moment of every day, like it's almost impossible to sit down and relax? Show yourself some grace. Everybody needs to have some downtime. And if you're not taking that downtime, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Getting rest and relaxation helps to refresh the body and the mind, reduces stress, it improves your mood, and it makes you even more productive. Try planning short breaks, even 5 to 10 minutes in between activities. Use that time to simply sit down and close your eyes, or look out the window, or read a book. These things are going to just slow your mind and your body down and allow you to re-energize for the next set of tasks. Guys, in 2025, we are incorporating more movement into our daily routines, right? Like try getting outside, go for a nice walk in the sunshine and get your natural dose of vitamin D. Try joining the gym, and remember, when you're starting a new activity, take baby steps. Start out small and build. Now, if you have a sedentary job, you want to try to get up at least once every hour or every half an hour and just move around. Sedentary jobs are like the most unhealthiest thing to just sit down all day long. Okay guys, you did it. You made it to number 10. You ready for this? Develop better bathroom habits. Okay, this is not a glamorous topic. I realize that, and it's not a popular one, but we're going there. And trust me, ladies, you're going to want to hear what I have to say about this. Now, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, 4 million people in the United States suffer from chronic constipation. We spend billions of dollars on laxatives. It's practically like an epidemic in this country. Now, when we go to the bathroom, and I'm talking number 2, our bodies are getting rid of waste and toxins. And for women, excess estrogen is removed from our bodies. Now listen, your doctors are not telling you this, but did you know that chronic constipation can contribute to or even worsen estrogen-dominant conditions? And I'm talking things like endometriosis, fibroids, fibrocystic breasts, PMS, and irregular periods. Now, I've suffered from both endometriosis and fibroids, and they're 2 painful conditions. And when I started adding more fiber in my diet and getting my ish together, pun intended, I felt a noticeable difference. Well, it was the combination of eating more fiber and getting my bathroom habits under control and going gluten-free. Now, I'll discuss that in the later video. Now, if this sounds anything like you want to visit your healthcare professional just to rule out anything serious. Now listen, I'm not a doctor or a healthcare professional, but here are some suggestions that could help you. Try drinking more water. Water is good because it's going to help to loosen the stools and make them easier to pass. Also, you want to increase your intake of high fiber foods, things like green leafy vegetables, including bok choy, kale, collard greens, spinach, you name it. Also, things like legumes, like beans, are really helpful. And avocados are rich in fiber and they're nutrient dense. Now, if you're a rice lover like me, you want to swap out that white rice, which is binding, for the brown rice, which is higher in fiber. And fiber is your friend. Now, we already spoke about keeping it moving, but you may want to consider yoga in your daily routine. Yoga is good because it incorporates a lot of twists and bends and turns, and it's going to give your digestive organs a nice little massage to move things right along. The one thing that you want to remember about constipation is that you must be diligent in its treatment. It's not like a one and done type thing. All right, guys, so we did it. We made it through the end. So what are your recycles? I would love to hear about it in the comments so I can cheer you on. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this. Bye. See you next time.